Glücksfall, hello, my friends in Germany. This is your friend James in Olympia, Washington State, United States of America. It is time to do the lesson, so let's let you see the lesson in your language.
Glücksfall. Hallo. Lassen Sie nicht zu.
Let's stop her. Oh, it's Thanksgiving, 400th anniversary in the United States of America. 400th anniversary of Thanksgiving. So that's cool. Came over here from religious oppression, and so okay, here's your lesson.
Glücksfall. Hallo. Lassen Sie nicht zu, dass sich die Verlierermentalität festsetzt. Lassen Sie nicht zu, dass sich die unterdrückte Denkweise einnistet. Lassen Sie nicht zu, dass sich die wiederholte Denkweise einstellt. Vorwärts gehen, gewinnen, sei frei.
I won't try to look at that backwards anymore. Let me look at it forward. Germany is a wonderful language. Windfall, so today, Windfall, hello. Don't let the loser mindset set in. As we're starting this wonderful month of the second to last month of the year, don't let the loser mindset set in. When people are playing games, so when people are playing games, for instance, and they're going against an opposing team and it looks like they're about to lose, when the loser mindset sets in, when it settles in like concrete and it becomes hard. Now, when it's starting to settle in, you should be able to do something to get rid of it. But if you let it settle in and become hard, the people who are playing games and they're losing and the loser mindset settles in, they will not even see themselves coming back. I remember the University of Alabama. Where did we get the Crimson Tide, the Roll Tide, that wonderful thing is because they were losing at the beginning of the half of an American football game, college, and they came out, they said it sounded like elephants. They were like, they were so excited, and they came back and won the game. But if the loser mindset had settled in during halftime, they would not have won the game because they had already saw themselves as losers. Don't let yourself see yourself as a loser in life. Don't let a parent, don't let a friend, don't let someone who don't let anybody make you see yourself as a loser or yourself. Don't let the oppressed mindset settle in. Oppressed is someone who is being like a kid being bullied at school. And they see as, if that settles in and they don't push back, you can push back with prayer is one of the most powerful things. God will show you what to do. But don't let it settle in. Some people fight back. That's why we learned, so you have the self-defense. But, in general, even in cultures where people are oppressed because they lived underneath monarchies for a very long time, that we don't do that in the United States of America, even though some people were trying. I'm not going to get into that. We're not a socialist nation. But if someone lives underneath something like that and they live underneath an oppressive parent, oppressive friends, or in bullying, if they let the oppressed mindset settle in, then that means they will most likely start to accept that. That's why people live in, inside of abusive homes. If it settles in, then they just accept it. And what happens? They don't see a way out. So don't let the oppressed mindset settle in, because then you won't see yourself out of that oppressive thing of poverty or whatever. Don't let the repetitive mindset settle in. Here we go again, people say. If they expect something's going to happen every few years, then if they expect it, it's going to happen. That's been a problem in American psychiatry and psychology without God, is because they create cycles and say cycles happen and they say that's what happens. We're not talking about the sunspot cycle the sunspot cycle and the cycle around the world, like the cycle of the sunspot. The temperature goes up for 11.5 years and it goes down for planet Earth. The temperature goes up for 11.5 years and down for 11.5 years. That's the sunspot cycle. So every 22 years we hear about global warming and junk like that because of the sunspot cycle that everybody learned in Earth science. But anyways, that's a natural cycle going around the planet. It's a natural cycle. But if you were to allow the repetitive mindset that everything's going to go great, then something bad's going to happen. Everything's going to go great, then something bad's going to happen. Then that will start manifesting in your life. So you don't want to do that. See yourself as a success. Because your mind, as he thinketh in his heart, so is he, as the Bible says. Even secular people who don't even believe in God know very well that whatever you dwell on, it'll happen. If you're expecting it to be over and over and over again, that the husband's going to beat the wife or the wife's going to beat the husband, it'll create it. So don't let the loser mindset settle in. Don't let the oppressed mindset settle in. Don't let the repetitive mindset settle in. Go forward. Win. be free. And remember, live, move, be.